It's not. What is it? My selfie stick tripod.
Where?
Konyok.
Banyok! Hi everyone! You're in it, babe. I'm recording in the mirror.
Oh, mirror.
Mirror.
Oh.
It is Wednesday, July 5th. Oh, babe, you know today I am officially...
Wow. Big box for it.
I know, right? Such a waste.
16 weeks? No.
21.
21?
I'm officially 21 weeks today. Bump date. Woo, baby. Look at that, baby. Baby is poppin'. Poppin'. I decided I'm gonna film a get ready Q&A because I have a few questions. I actually posted it on my Instagram weeks ago when we just announced that we were pregnant, and now I'm finally getting around to filming something because I have an hour to get ready for work. I just straightened my hair off camera, so I'm doing my makeup while Jerome's here. You can help answer some of these.
Okay.
While he's like not on camera. So yeah, I have all my makeup here. Honestly, this is it right here. Don't mind my mess, but that's what we're gonna do while he tests out his selfie stick. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on my makeup. I have an hour. Let's see, what am I gonna answer first? Well, we just want to say thank you for everyone who congratulated us and still continue to congratulate us, because there's a lot of people who still we haven't seen in person, and when we do see them, they congratulate us. So thank you, everyone. There's so much love. It was so kind. Okay, I have so many here, so I'm just gonna try to pick and probably answer them, like to kill two birds with one stone. So, how did you realize you were pregnant? So I'll just tell you the finding out story. This is also going to answer another question, because somebody asked how long were you guys like trying for? We were trying for what, 6 months? Babe?
Yeah.
About 6 months we were trying. So my period was already late, but to me it wasn't unusual because I had been about 2 weeks late before, and usually I'm late when I'm stressed, or you know, the last time I was 2 weeks late, I was stressed with dance. I was already late, but to me, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get my period. It's fine. I'm not gonna think of it as anything. I wanna put that in this. Oh, wow. Smart. Oh, wow. I can't believe we're back to that time with like selfie sticks.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably just us. There's probably like...
No, there's definitely gonna be a lot of tourists.
We're probably gonna be like losers with selfie sticks. Ooh, yeah. And look, turns into a tripod. Transform.
Oh, that's sick. Wow, that'd be so good.
Autobots.
Nice.
Okay, that's me showcasing it.
Good job, babe. Okay, so I just used my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm a drugstore gal because I'm too poor to buy any high-end makeup. This is a L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I'm using Golden Natural. So I just use about a pump, and then I apply with my fingertips first and just blend it out with my hands. I think I just get better. Nice coverage. Okay, so yeah, I was already 2 weeks late, but to me it was, not unusual, so I just ignored that. There was this 1 week, and this is the week I found out, I had started a new container of creatine, and that week I started bloating so bad, and I was getting tummy aches in the middle of the night, and my friend, one of Jerome's best friends, had recommended this creatine and said it's one of the best, like it's the best that he's used, and Amazon had a big sale on it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. And to me, I was just like, okay, why am I bloating so bad? Maybe it's just the creatine, like maybe my body is adjusting to it. And then I actually had all these signs leading up to finding out I was pregnant that I just totally dismissed. That week in particular, I was getting tummy aches. I would like wake up in the middle of the night and I would have like diarrhea, and there was one night where my stomach was hurting so bad. I kept waking up, I kept going to the bathroom to like poop. Dang, this foundation is too light on me now. Noise. We were at the pool yesterday. That week, the day before I found out I was pregnant, I was on set and we were having lunch, and I remember filling my whole container full of all the kinds of meats that were available, and it had Brussels sprouts and some veggies and mashed potatoes, and I remember taking a bite into a piece of meat and I was like, ooh, oh no, I do not feel good. And I was also bloating so bad that day in particular as well, so I was like, why is my costume not fit? So I was just so confused. And then when I was like, hey, everything tastes so bad to me right now, I want to puke, all I could eat that day was chocolate covered almonds. So on the way home from set, I was just, you know, my period's late, maybe I should just take a test. So what I had planned was like taking a test, finding out, telling Jerome, and like surprising Jerome with the whole like, we're pregnant. It didn't turn out that way. I bought one of the tests that had the 2 lines. You're testing the pictures?
Bluetooth remote.
Wow, so cool. So I went to go get a test, and I got the test that had the 2 pink lines, and I took a test at home. I don't think I have that video anymore. But I remember watching all these YouTube videos while I was in the bathroom. After I'd read it, there was like 2 lines, and the second line was very visible. It wasn't like faint, it was there. But I was just like, okay, am I pregnant? I didn't know, so I watched YouTube videos. I think I need to just tell Jerome. And then I opened the door, I was like, babe, I think I'm pregnant. And he's like, what? No way. And we were both just in disbelief. I haven't had my period in 2 weeks. I was supposed to get my period 2 weeks ago, and he's like, okay, why don't you just wait till Monday. I think this was on a Thursday or a Friday. He's like, wait till Monday, wait 3 more days until you get your period. I was like, I don't think I can. I don't think I will. So that night we went to go get Bubble World to eat, and Bubble World is this Taiwanese place, it's Jerome's favorite place to eat. And I always get like beef noodle soup. He always gets chicken nuggets and rice, and he brought the chicken nuggets in the car, and I was like, that's gross, take it out, I can't. I'm like, okay, I think I need to take a test right away. So the next day we bought the test. Pregnancy tests are not cheap, at least the clear blue ones that tell you how far along you are, if it says yes or no. So I went to go get one of those. Oh yeah, I used a Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I think this is light medium. It's actually dark. So went to go buy that, and then yeah, found out we were pregnant, and we were just both in just shock. Like I said, disbelief. We were just like, this is like too good to be true, like this is real. And then of course, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, that was when I realized, I wonder why I've been feeling this way. So when I say I was dismissing a bunch of these signs, there were so many signs that led up to me understanding that I actually was pregnant. I would randomly get nauseous at night when me and Jerome would be eating in the living room, because we always, when we get home, we eat, sit here and eat. And I would stop eating in between meals and just be like, okay, I don't feel very good. But to me, it was just like, okay, well, we've been through this. I've taken a pregnancy test before. I'm not pregnant. But we were trying, and it just wasn't happening. So we just got to a point where like, hey, let's not stress about it anymore, because it was making me really sad, because, you know, my friends were all getting pregnant. All my friends were actually pregnant at the same time. Like my 2 high school besties, one of my friends from here in town, one of Jerome's high school friends, and then one of my friends from Winnipeg, like literally all pregnant and all had babies within like 3 months. So around that time, every time I got my period, I would cry. So anyways, we just decided, let's not try that anymore. Let's just focus. Like we have so much to focus on anyways. So let's just, you know, focus on the studio, whatever. And then what else signs did I have? Oh, I had like these weird intuitions. I remember going to buy tampons, and I just had this weird feeling like, something about this doesn't feel right. I don't know why, but I feel like I shouldn't be buying tampons. And that was a week before I found out, but there was just something in me that was so hesitant on buying them, and it's like my body knew. And then also my body just wasn't feeling like itself. So all of those signs started to make sense. I'm like, wow, no wonder why I was feeling the way I was feeling. I think in my head, I just played it out to be like, it's too good to be true. Like, I can't be pregnant. I'm already not getting pregnant. So let's just not worry about it. Basically, that's how I found out. And then sure enough, after all that, my symptoms heightened. I was nauseous every single day. And it's also not morning sickness, it's all day. I would get randomly nauseous in the middle of the day. I hated everything. I actually lost weight in my first trimester. I lost about 5 pounds because I couldn't eat. That's how that happened. Weirdest cravings. I didn't have any weird cravings. I think the only thing I really wanted was mangoes in the first trimester. Was there anything else, babe? No, right?
Mango
Cereal. I ate popsicles every day. You know those popsicles you grew up eating, the one with cherry, grape, and orange flavor, the ones from Superstore? Yeah, we had a whole box of that, and I ate them every single day because it just felt so good. And mangoes, I needed cold mangoes, I needed sweet. I think a weird thing I would say, unusual for me, is that I usually hate ice water. Anyone who knows me knows I only like temperature, like room temperature water. It's the only way I can chug water, unless of course it's like super, super hot. But ice water was just so good to me, and it still is so good to me. So even my sister, after I told her I was pregnant, she was like, no wonder why you always wanting orange juice, like ice water. To me that was just so weird, but nobody really thought of it as anything at the time. So this trimester, I'm in my second trimester, I want Filipino food all the time. All the food that I used to eat as a kid, like bacon and rice, or like today I made corned beef because I was craving corned beef and rice, and I have pandesal, so I want pandesal. I always want silogs. Like, I can literally eat silogs all day, every day. Silogs is a Filipino dish. It's just ulam, like the meat with garlic rice and eggs. Ooh. But there's a lot of things that I hate right now. The first trimester, I didn't have any coffee. And if you know me, coffee all day, every day, that was like my jam. I love coffee. I love coffee. It's bad. Oh, this was the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in coconut. That's what I use. Bronze contour. And now I'm using the Baby Got Blush Essence blush. I think this is Rose All Day or Rose Usley. Something like that. Yeah, nothing else really, just Filipino food specifically in this trimester, and I'm back to like loving my coffee. So I have to limit myself to my caffeine. I have mostly decaf because Jerome gets mad if I have too much. But it doesn't do anything to the baby, I don't think. Anyways, okay, how far along are you? I'm 21 weeks. Oh, and then somebody asked this, how far along was I when I found out I was pregnant? I was 6 weeks. The fact that I'm already 2 weeks late, I don't know, something in me just had a feeling I was around 5 or 6 weeks. How was the first trimester? The first trimester was so bad for me. I had all the worst symptoms, like all of them. I mean, I still can't sleep at night, but I could barely sleep. I was nauseous all the time. I would wake up every night, early morning, really, really hungry. Food aversions was really bad. Everything made me sick. I didn't like anything. Like, I couldn't eat, period. I even hated my protein. I hated my protein. It tastes so bad. Even up to now, I still don't really like it. But I had everything bad. And the only thing that went away was my migraines in the first trimester, because I get migraines very regularly. But in the first trimester, I didn't get any. Now in the second trimester, I get them all the time. So they came back. And right now, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder. It looks so light. I don't like it. I thought it was tan. I'm gonna touch up my bronzer with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I always like to smell this. So good. And they told me it'll get better the second trimester. Like, it's gotten better. I definitely don't have nausea, but I still do have food aversions. There's certain things that I just won't eat. I don't like. Keeping those baby name options a secret. Honestly, I won't say it on here, but everyone who asks us about it in person, we tell them anyway, so I'll just leave it at that. They're not really a secret. I think everyone at this point knows if it's a boy, what it's gonna be. If it's a girl, nobody really knows. We don't know yet. And then this leads me to my next question. So excited for your little family. There be a gender reveal. Yeah, so Jerome and I are actually leaving for New York next Tuesday. And I told him I wanted to just find out with each other, just us two first, and then do a little reveal later on. So we have the envelope upstairs. And when we first got it, we're just like, oh, I want to open it so bad. I just want to know. But willpower. We're gonna wait till we're there. Okay, so that's my face. Oh, I do want just a little bit more blush, because just a little. Just gonna do this, just a little topper. Let's do my eyebrows. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. My eyebrows are microbladed, but I still like to just fill them in a little. You excited to share your pregnancy journey with someone? Yes! That was my friend. This was when it wasn't announced yet, but our friends from Winnipeg, when we told them we were pregnant, they also told us they're pregnant and their baby is so close to our due date, so we're gonna have baby besties. So excited. When did you first think you were possibly pregnant? That's a good question. When did I think? I don't know. The day I found out, the first day I took that first pregnancy test. Everything else was just like, man, it's too good to be true. I think it was just one of those mind things where I'm like, I'm not gonna expect anything because I know I'm gonna be disappointed. So both of us didn't expect anything out of it. But it was really that week. Yeah, it's just funny because even that week before I found out, I was at the gym. Kelsey, I told her my period's late, and she was like, what if you're pregnant? And started crying. And this was literally a few days before. And then I was also with my best friend Rav at Chipotle telling him the same thing. I don't have my period yet. He's like, what if you're like pregnant right now? And I don't know, it's just crazy how it all just happened and how like the finding out part. Any tips on how to financially afford having kids? Babe, do you want to answer this? The camera's on you. Be honest.
I feel like you'll never be financially ready for like anything. We weren't financially ready for the wedding. We just made it happen. Same with this baby. We're not financially ready, but I think as days go by, we'll figure it out and make it work. I think that's it.
Agreed.
If you plan everything, you're never gonna be ready to do anything. I don't think.
Even now, we're not financially ready, but it's just when you have these priority changes, just make it work. You know, we live a comfortable life. I worry about money way more than he does because he's very, it's okay, it's gonna come together, and I'm just like, I need to be prepared. Money will come somehow. So, you know, there's people out there who will, okay, once we have this amount of money saved, then we'll try. And, you know, that was ideally what we wanted, but when we found out we couldn't get pregnant right away, those like ideas in your head just change, to be honest. You're just like, okay, well, my priority is like, I want a family, so I'm not gonna focus on money right now. I don't wanna focus on this right now. Have you been feeling, I'm on the same journey as you? Oh, congrats! I've been feeling good. I have some days where I feel wrecked, and that's if I'm working long hours or if I work like 5 or 6 days in a row. I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm not dancing as much. Body's less tired, but I'm still always sleepy. That I just can't control. I just honestly can't. Currently constipated right now. It's hard for me to go to the bathroom. Now that I feel this baby moving and I see my belly really growing, I feel so good. I feel so good. I actually love it. At first I was just like, I hate it. When I have those days where I'm like so tired, I have such a bad headache, I hate this, suffering so much, but then most days I love this. Like, I can't believe I'm growing a human. It's crazy. Babe, somebody asked, what are you and Jerome really looking forward to when baby arrives?
Making clothes for the kid.
Not even the kid.
I think loving another person just as much as I love you, or even more.
You're so cute.
Yeah. Because I was actually telling Rav this, that he was like, are you excited for your kid? And I was like, yeah. Like, I don't like hanging out with people, but I only like really hanging out with Rena. But now I don't have to hang out alone when you're busy.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I can hang out with the baby.
You're funny.
Yeah.
What else? I'm so excited to see you teach our baby everything. Because you're just like a jack of all trades. You can do everything.
I'm also excited to see where my life goes when the baby comes here, because I feel like I'm just gonna want to work harder to provide.
You already do that.
Yeah, but
Like, how much harder are you gonna work?
I don't know, but when the baby's here, it's a different story. Now, try my best to take care of 3 people, me and you 2.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see you as a dad. It's gonna be crazy. I am looking forward to just having a new best friend. I'm so excited. My friend who just had her 2nd kid was saying, you know, having a little boy is like having a little boyfriend. Having a little girl is having bestie for life. And I'm just excited for either. I'm just excited to have our own little person. Like, me and Jerome made this and God made this, and it's just our little person. Ah, it's so cute. It's just always been a dream of mine to be a mom. And I'm just so looking forward to seeing Jerome be a dad, because for the 11 years we've been together, a lot of kids never really liked him. So I look forward to our own baby just being obsessed with their dada. Did you have a feeling before you took the test? No. Honestly, like I said, I was just in denial. I was just honestly so in denial. How long did you hide your secret until you told everyone? 8 or 9 weeks, I think. I was 9 weeks maybe. We told his mom and dad and brother. And then I think a week after that, I told my sister. And everyone else, we shared it with the rest of our friends around 12 weeks, maybe 13, just between that like 3-month period of just being safe before you say anything. I'm using the Sephora brand. I don't know what the color is. It's just a waterproof retractable eyeliner. I just like to tightline. And then my eyelash curler is just literally from Forever 21 or Urban Planet. It was like one of those really cheap ones, and it does the job. My mascara is the Lash Like a Boss by Essence in waterproof version. This is the best mascara ever. Any tips on how you cope with the preggy symptoms? I will just eat what I want to eat, what I feel like it. Even now, I tell Jerome, if I'm craving it, I need to have it. There was something random I was craving the other day. Oh, I randomly craved strawberry cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake. I never eat cheesecake. And then I randomly craved it. But the first trimester, the way I cope with my nausea, sometimes I honestly just went to sleep and I wouldn't eat because it was so bad that I couldn't control it. Now my headaches, I just let them happen because there's nothing else I could do. And I'm trying my best to avoid taking any med, not taking any Advil or Tylenol since before I found out I was pregnant. I even have been struggling with constipation.
Constipation.
God, you said it right. Constipation. I had to message my doctor, what do you suggest? And she was offering these laxatives that are pregnancy safe, and I'm like, I don't want to. I would go on YouTube and try to figure out prenatal yoga poses to help with constipation and just hope for the best. Sometimes you just have to get through it. I know there's nothing going to be worse than the laboring part and the birthing part, so I might as well just tough out the symptoms I have now. Due date is in November, so we have a fall baby coming. Babe, are you gonna dress the baby in hype clothes? Example, Air Forces or something.
I wouldn't say my style is hype.
Yeah.
And I want my baby to, not dress like me, but have the same mentality as you don't need to dress hype. Just dress what you like, which is, I don't know, I think I like classic style.
How do you feel?
Stuff that never goes out of trend.
How do you feel about, those people buying like really expensive shoes and Air Forces for like a newborn? I personally think the idea is cute, but
it's cute,
because
but
the baby grows so fast,
yeah.
I feel like it might be a waste of money.
Yeah, I think I would probably want the baby to have 1 or 2 shoes that's versatile with every outfit instead of buying like a bunch of different runners.
So what would that be?
I don't know. I think Vans matches everything. Vans or Chucks.
Baby Vans?
Yeah, baby Vans or baby Chucks. No, I don't think there's that much use to buying nice baby shoes.
Yeah. What about their outfits? Like, would you dress them in brands?
No.
I'm
I'd
okay with like
probably,
H&M.
I'll probably buy something, use that outfit to make a pattern, and then just make it.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you marry a sewer. All the moms I've talked to have said they grow out of it so fast, so you might as well just buy them all the onesies because that's all you're really gonna need. So I do have dreams of dressing my baby really, really cute. It's a boy. I want him to match me. Well, boy or a girl.
Yeah.
So I still want them to wear the really, really cute clothes.
Yeah, they can dress nice and stuff. They don't have to dress like hype and name branding.
Yeah. I just want them to dress nice.
Yeah.
I married a man with a sense of style, so I want our baby to have a good sense of style. You know? And I'd like to think that I have a pretty good sense of style too. So, last one. How did you know this time was it? We did it. We actually did it because we were also just in the peak of our competition season. The studio was getting really busy. We're preparing for 2 competitions. There wasn't really a time where we thought it was it. It was just, we're just gonna go with the flow, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it hits 1 year and it still doesn't happen, then we're gonna go get checked. I don't think you really know unless you're very fertile myrtle and you get pregnant on your first tries, which like I have friends who have, and that's freaking awesome. So they just kind of know. But yeah, I didn't know. So again, like I said one more time, it's you just kind of live in this denial when you're trying for a while and it's just not happening. So any signs are just, I became so dismissive of them, and we're both the same. And he actually is the one who encouraged me, like, let's stop stressing about it now, because I would literally cry every period. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys got all the questions answered that you wanted to hear. And I did want to just say that everyone has different pregnancy journeys, and this one was just ours. And I know Jerome will always attest to the fact that once we really just left it all up to God or whatever, that's when it happened. Think about it anymore. My goal was just, okay, summer, I'm gonna have my dream summer bod, so I'm gonna get on my fitness tip. That was the whole plan. Then God had something else planned. And my heart is with those who are trying, and if you've been on it for a long time, just don't stress so much about it, because stress is such a big factor. Just know that I'm with you all, and I'm praying for you all who are trying, and I really, really hope that you guys get your little blessing, because you will. Yeah, we're very, very blessed. I'm so grateful to have Jerome. He is just the best partner. Been so great in this pregnancy, so accommodating, and I've never had a hard time. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll probably see you guys in our next video, which will probably be our trip to New York. Thank you for watching. Say bye, babe. Bye. He's pooping. Oh, and there's my face. Bye.